Hey everybody, jokerspice here, bringing a little spice to your life. How are you guys doing today? Last time we did a little thing. We met Princess Zelda, and she gave us a quest. Our quest, it is to go to Kakariko Village, get the Spiritual Stone of Fire, and get the other Spiritual Stone eventually. Didn't really want to go to Kakariko Village in the middle of the nighttime, but that's okay. Kakariko Village. It's a little bit more exciting to come here in the daytime. Not really much to do here, but hey, let's see where we go. We were supposed to talk to some villagers before meeting up, before going up the mountain, but there aren't very many villagers, so I think we're just kind of stuck. I think we'll just go up the mountain instead. People are disgusting. My own father and mother are disgusting. You must be disgusting too. Alright! Definitely should have come here during the day. Very creepy. Ugh. So, this is Kakariko Village. It's a nice place. Man, what do you want, Navi? What would Saria say if we told her we were going to save Hyrule? I'm not sure. She did say to come visit her in the forest, but, I mean, we're kind of a bit of a ways to get there, so maybe we'll try again later. However, something that you should know is that if you're looking for golden sculptulas, they appear at nighttime. So they do appear, like, in dungeons, just all the time, or indoors anytime. However, if you're looking for them outside, you will not find them unless it is nighttime. So it's actually kind of a good thing it's nighttime. Got one right here. Oh, I completely missed it. There we go. There's one here. Gonna go up there. Oh, there's a guy on the roof over there. I wonder if we can go talk to him. Now, there is a really cheap way that you can do this. I'm gonna teach you, of course, how to do that. If you Z target, go to the left, and do a side hop, you'll always land right here. And then you can just climb up on the roof. And if you talk to this guy... Hey, good to see you again. I'll give you this as a memento. You are definitely not meant to get this at this point of the game. But you know what? I don't give a flying So, that's another easy piece of heart. If you are interested in getting another gold sculptula, you can get one right behind this building, which we will be doing right now. They make little scratchy noises as well, so that's how you'll know if you're close to one, in case you don't know where they are, like I do. Here we go. We have... How many do we have now? We have 7 of them. We're almost at our first milestone. Every single 10 of them will get you something good. Speaking of another gold sculptula, we can get another one right here. There's a building being created right in the center of town, and it just so happens that there is another golden sculptula right there. So why don't we go ahead and grab that one as well while we're here. Awesome. And while we're at it, there's just one more I'd like to get in town, and it's right here. Now, this house is very interesting, but I think I'm going to hold off on going in it. There is something I'd like to do before we go into any of these buildings here. For now, I think we're just going to skip this town and go straight up the mountain, so let us do just that. Kakariko Village is one of those Zelda villages that's a bit of a staple in the series. You can find it in quite a bit of the games, especially if the game takes place in Hyrule itself. We want to go up the mountain, but... Death Mountain. No passage without a royal decree. But we do have a royal decree. So, let's talk to this guy and tell him what we're all about. The road is closed beyond this point. Can't you read the sign over there? Eh? Oh, I see. You're just a kid and you can't read yet. Bruh. If you want to show items to people, you just L target them and use the item. That's the wrong item. Oh, well, this is Well, this is surely Princess Zelda's handwriting. Well, let's see. Okay. This is jokerspice. He is under my orders to save Hyrule. What kind of funny game has our princess come up with now? Okay, alright, you can go now. Just be careful, Mr. Hero. If you were exploring Hyrule before getting to this point, this is where you'd be stopped. By the way, Mr. Hero, if you're going to climb Death Mountain, you should equip a proper shield. It is an active volcano after all. If you go back to Hyrule Castle Town Market, you should check out the bazaar. They sell the shield you need there. Tell them I sent you and they should give you a special discount. If you think you're good to go already, don't worry about it. Now, I'd like to ask a favor of you. No, I don't expect you to do it just because of the great tip I just gave you. I'm just asking. Have you been to the Happy Mask shop that opened in Hyrule Castle Town Market? Everybody's talking about it. My little boy pesters me for a popular mask, but I don't have time to go there. I am going to literally stand here until the end of time. I don't even know how I created a little boy. So could you go and get the mask for me the next time you're in the market? If you don't feel like it, that's okay, but, well, I have no choice. This is my job. Well, that's too bad. Next time we're in the market, we should definitely do that. We can go up. However, we were supposed to talk to some villagers, so maybe we will do a little more exploring. I did want to talk to him. Besides, our shield is made of wood, and we are going to an active volcano, so it's probably really well worth our time if we figure out this shield situation. So we'll probably go back to Hyrule Market before we actually go up the mountain. However, there is another place that we can go to right now, and that is the graveyard. This spooky guy walking around. What does this say? The heart-pounding grave digging tour from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock Hyrule time. Dompe, the gravekeeper. It looks like this might be the gravekeeper. Why don't we talk to him and see what he's all about?
Hey kid, don't mess around with the graves. I'm Dompe the gravekeeper. My face may be scary, but I'm not a bad guy. Let me give you an advertisement for my side business. Dompe the gravekeeper's heart-pounding grave digging tour. What's gonna come out? What's gonna come out? When I start digging, we'll find out. Do you want me to dig here? 10 rupees for one hole?
That's kind of weird. Thanks a lot. I mean, it's very strange that a person would make money off of digging into other people's graves. However, we're gonna do exactly that. There's little patches of dirt on the ground, and every single time the very slow-moving Dompe reaches one of these dirt piles, we are gonna have him dig into the ground. So, let's see. Oof, I'm gonna be like an adult by the time this guy gets here. Come on, Dompe. Keep going. Oh my god, he's making me tired just waiting for him. There we go. Oh, maybe one more step. Okay. Oh, no. All right. I gotta fix this controller. It's making me. It's like I don't know what's happening. I'm like pressing not the C stick, and yet the C stick is being pressed. One more step. Come on. There you go. All right. Yep. Dig right here, please. And we win a green rupee. Great. All right. Well, this could take a long time. It's completely random when this happens. But, you get the gist. I will meet you back here when the thing I want happens. You can get some good money sometimes. Sometimes you can get like a red rupee. There we go. Okay, perfect. So, if you do this amount, a certain amount, not any certain amount of times, it will just happen randomly. Make sure you absolutely do not leave the map if you do this. Otherwise, this will despawn. It will never come back. But the grave digging tour will yield you a piece of heart. Now we've got 3 of them. One more piece, and we'll get another heart container. Another reason why we're going to be here. This letter is useless, so I'm just going to do that. Now we have the Zelda's Lullaby. If we go up to this grave and read it, the royal family's tomb. when you see the royal family's insignia, which is a Triforce, I highly suggest you play a little song on it. However, if you check these gravestones, you will see a ghost come out of it. This is a Poe the Graveyard. If you L target it, it will disappear. So sometimes L targeting an enemy is actually not the best way to go. So I will not do that. Ouch. Wow, I'm super great at fighting. Ghosts can go through walls, so you definitely want to stay away from walls when fighting these guys. There we go. Oh, no. Not good. Come on. Camo. Oh boy. This guy is kind of short. And he has, he's got red. And he's got a little curly mustache. There we go. He's completely done in now. Left behind a little ghost. Yeah! You killed me! Unbelievable. Ah, what? You're not one of the Ganondorf's men, are you? Because of my role as a ghost, I had to act like that. I apologize. Now then, let me introduce myself. I am one of the ghostly composer brothers of Kakariko Village. All of the people in the village are born to serve the royal family of Hyrule. We brothers also serve the royal family and were assigned to study the hereditary mystic powers of the family. Though we never could figure out the power of the Triforce, we had almost completed our study of controlling time with the tones of ocarinas. Actually, we did complete that study. We would have been famous if that hateful Ganondorf had not tried to steal our results. We could never let him reap the fruits of our research. That's why we gave our lives to protect the secret. Do you want to hear what I said again? No. Okay, cool. So that's interesting. A music to control time. There is a golden Skulltula up there, but as you can see, we are very short and there's no way for us to get there, even if we killed that thing with our slingshot. So I'm going to ignore it. Got another little grave here. Royal Composer Brother. Flat, the younger brother. Oh, this one's green and taller. I think you see what I'm getting at here. Come on. You know what? I think I'm gonna grab my stick. No, that's not what I want to do. Here we go. See, sticks are the best. No. There we go. Yeah, you dead again.
What? You again? Somehow you remind me of Princess Zelda. Since you may have some connection with the royal family, I will tell you a little more of our tale. Back then, people called us great composers because of the many musical masterpieces we wrote. But we brothers were not just composers. We had a mission to analyze the mysterious power of Hyrule's royal family. Our names would be a part of Hyrule's history if we could complete our research. We kept our study extremely secret until we completed it. To tell you the truth, each of us was studying a different song. One to summon the sun and another to summon the moon. If you are really sent by a member of the royal family, I'll tell you about the results of our study. We inscribed it on the royal tombstone. As a messenger of the royal family, you should show your royal credentials on top of the Triforce mark. Do you want to hear what I said again?
No, thank you. Alright. So, like I was saying, go on the Triforce. Play Zelda's. Oh. Oh boy. Play Zelda. Oh no. This is gonna be hard. Okay. I'll just do it nice and slow. There we go. No problems there. Play the Zelda's Lullaby will activate all kinds of stuff in the game. If it has a Hyrule Triforce on it, probably going to help us out. Ooh, spooky. Yeah, I'd scream like that too if lightning struck like 4 feet in front of me. Oh my goodness. Link's pretty lucky, I guess. As creepy as it is, we're going straight into a grave. Ooh, spooky. Here we got some keys. Probably the probably one of the most common enemies in the entire Zelda series. They're pretty much in every single Zelda game. In some games they might have a different name. I know keys are in Majora's Mask, but they also are called bad bats. They die in one hit. Just L-target them and you'll kill them straight away. It can be a little bit hard to L-target if they're flying all around. The easiest way to do is just to like look at them with your first-person view, and then you should be able to L-target it. Alright, let's just keep going into this weird grave. I believe all these characters on the doors and the steps are actually illegible. I believe it's in Hylian, and I think you can find a key in order to figure it out. Oof. Alright, I know I said those Style Children were like zombies, but these guys are actually like zombies. These guys are called Redeads, and they're horrifying. If they look at you, well, I'll show you. If they look at you, they scream at you, and you're petrified in fear for a short period of time. There's nothing you can do when that is happening, so make sure you steer way far away from these guys. Here we go. The poem is dedicated to the memory of the dearly departed members of the royal family. The rising sun will eventually set, a newborn's life will fade. From sun to moon, moon to sun, give peaceful rest to the living dead. I kinda wish that rhymed. Oh well. It's an interesting poem, huh? Something is inscribed on the tombstone. It's the secret melody of the Composer Brothers. Keep the sung song in your heart. This is an extremely important song slash tool for your adventure. You definitely want to get it as soon as you can. Yeah, it's probably one of the most used songs you'll probably use. Restless souls wonder where they don't belong. Bring them calm with the Sun Song. So, the Sun Song has two main uses. One of them is that if you are in a room with horrifying creatures like the Redeads, and you play the song, it will freeze them. The sun's light will pierce their skin, and they'll become petrified just like they were petrifying you. However, if you attack them, they will no longer be petrified, and they will be free to attack you. So, we'll just ignore them for now. There are two other uses for the song. There's one other use for the song. The other use for it is that if you are above the ground in a town, you can use the song to change the day to night and the night to day. As you can see, it is daytime and Dompe is no longer here, and instead we have a little boy.
Little kids can't go on the hard pounding graveyard tour described on the sign. Since I can't do that, I'm just imitating Dompe the Gravekeeper all day. But with my cute face, I'm not hard pounding at all, am I? Oh man.
Yeah, Dompe's sleeping because he has a night job, so we'll just kind of leave him alone. If you're on the adventure field, it will do the same thing. Night will become daytime. The music is gone. There's no music here. I'm going to fix that. I'll be right back. Alright, hello. So, when using the Sun Song, it will pretty much bring it to noon or midnight of the next day whenever you use it. If you enter a town without the song, without the Hyrule Field song playing, there will be no music. I guess because it's just the crack of dawn, so it's not quite bustling yet. But here we are, Kakariko Village, as it was meant to be first entered during the daytime. Lots of stuff to do here. Gonna grab this Kaku, and we're gonna collect some of these guys. Why are we going to do this, you might wonder? Well, if we go over here, over yonder, we have this little lass right here. And she looks to be in distress.
My cuckoos have run away. Please catch 6 more.
So we're just gonna do just that. However, the cuckoos are not quite that simple to get. Some cuckoos are behind things, and if we want to be able to get all of them, we will have to use the power of flight in order to reach them. When you're trying to get over to this ledge, you will have to let go of the cuckoo in order to grab onto the ledge, so keep that in mind. Make sure you don't go into any buildings or into any holes like this one if you want to make sure that you keep your progress on the cuckoos, because if you do that, the cuckoos will reset their positions. There is 2 behind here, one on the ground and one on top by the windmill. And there is one more cuckoo that needs a cuckoo in order to get. Grab this little guy. Cuckoos are really fun because they let you just kind of float and hover before you fall down. I've always found it fun, and there's some parts in the game where that little trick will help you. Maybe even sequence break a little bit. This ledge is impossible to get on as when we're a little kid. It's just a little too high for us. So there we go. So, just to count all the cuckoos, there's one in the entrance. There's 2 behind the windmill. There's one next to the house with a little fence. There's usually one just kind of hanging out by the well. I think, yeah, there's just the one that's hanging out by the well. That makes 5. And there's 7 cuckoos in total. There's 2 that we haven't seen yet. One of them is in a little tricky place. You might not, you might completely ignore it if you're not very observant. I love that the construction workers are just kind of running around town. If you follow them around, you'll notice that they're actually all not doing anything. Not to poop on any real world construction workers that might be watching this, but I always find that construction's pretty slow. Whenever there's any kind of construction project nearby my house, I always find that they're delayed every single time. There is one cuckoo up here, next to the top of the village. This song used for Kakariko Village is kind of a staple as well. Even if Kakariko Village isn't even in the game, sometimes they still use the song for like for like a main town or something like that. There we go. Only one more cuckoo left. And it didn't show up when I went near it, but there's a box here, and if you go close to the box, you will notice that you can target the box, which is an unusual thing to do, because usually you cannot do that with boxes. Roll into it, and we find our last cuckoo. Cuckoos can be a little bit hard to catch sometimes. Much easier to wait for them to just stop. You can throw cuckoos. Usually when you're picking up an object, if you want to throw it, you use the A button. But if you just want to drop it on the ground, you can just activate your shield, and Link will automatically just drop it. With that, oh, I don't think that counts. It counted. It counted. Oh, no, it did not count. Never mind. I heard the da-da-da-da sound, and I thought it worked. That's fine. Just throw that guy in there. Boom.
Thank you for finding my cuckoos. I have allergies, so I get goosebumps when I touch them.
Is that really? Do people get goosebumps when they're allergic to something? I wouldn't know. I'm not allergic to anything.
For helping me, I will give this to you. It's fine glass. It should be useful. Please take good care of it.
Very important item. We got our first empty bottle. Empty bottles are incredibly useful. You can pretty much store anything you want in it. We will do just that later. For now that we've gotten this empty bottle, and we've gotten a lot of the we've gotten a lot of Skulltulas, golden Skulltulas. We got 9 of them, which is a really good number. We're gonna do one more thing before we end things off. 2 things actually that are right next to each other. We're gonna go back to Hyrule Castle, and we are gonna grab a shield. And we're also going to visit that Happy Mask shop. Now that we have a reason to go to it, maybe something different will happen when we get to it. So let's check it out. I'll meet you right in front of the Happy Mask sales shop. Just wanted to interject here while I was on my way back. If you do not have 40 rupees, I would highly suggest using this trick up here to get yourself an easy 40 rupees. Sometimes if you jump off of these chain links in just the right way, you can get both of them at the same time. I don't really mind taking the time to just get them guaranteed. So if you L target them, you can also just walk up them without like falling off of it. There we go. Oh, that was scary. Alright, cool. Got our rupees. Hey! Alright, perfect. So now that we're here, when we go into the Happy Mess shop, the guy is gone and this guy is here.
Hi, welcome to the Happy Mask shop. We deal in masks that bring happiness to everyone. How would you like to be a happiness salesman? I'll lend you a mask, you sell the mask, and bring the money back here. If you want to read the fine print, take a look at the sign right over there. After you've sold all the masks, you will become happy yourself. Have faith.
It's a Poopachu mask! Let's go get it! We borrowed a Poopachu mask. It's pretty fun. I think it's a cute little thing to do. Haven't used sticks in a while, so we'll cover that. As you can see, it replaced Zelda's letter, so clearly this is part of some kind of overarching side quest. Our bottle is here to use. Just to show you really quickly how it works. Well, yeah, I can show you here. So, the Keaton mask, or what I like to call the Poopachu mask, you put it on, you take it off. When you put it on and talk to someone, people will react to it. I hate foxes! Alright, I hate you too. With a bottle, if you use the bottle, you'll do the swing motion, get near something that you can put in a bottle, automatically go in the bottle. Alright, now that we're here, might as well grab that shield too. Welcome! Nice. So, 80 rupees. We do have 80 rupees right now. However, if you talked to that guy and then come by the shield... You heard about us from the guard at Death Mountain Gate? Well, I have to give you a good deal then. You will get it at half price instead, at 40 rupees. Since we're going to an active volcano, we're gonna equip this right away. Oh, you know what? It was actually 50 rupees. Whoops. I hope you have 50 rupees instead. My bad. Here we go. Alright. Like that guy was saying, and the description reads it too, this shield is really big. As you can see, like, it is reaching halfway down our calves, just being on our back. If we try to use the shield, we cannot. We can cover our back, but we can't really use it in front of us, and it's definitely not going to help us reflect any projectiles. So keep that in mind. Just because you got a metal shield doesn't mean it's actually going to replace that shield. At least not completely. And with that, I thank you so much for watching, and we will continue this at another date. When we come back here, I will be at the foot of Death Mountain, right where that Keaton guy is. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.